checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light, and flecked darkness like a drunkard reels. From forth days pass, and Titan's fiery wheels. Now ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer and night's dank dew to dry, I must fail this osier cage of ours, with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. The earth that's nature's mother is her tomb. What is her burying grave? That is her womb. And from her womb children of differs kind, we sucking on her natural bosom find. Many for many virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. O mickle is the powerful grace that lies in herbs, plants, stones, and their true qualities. For naught so vile that on the earth live, but to the earth some special good doth give. Nor aught so good but strained from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice sometimes by action dignified. Within the infant rind of this small flower, poison hath residence and medicine power. For this being smelt with that part cheers each part, being tasted slays all senses with the heart. To such opposed kings encamp them still, in man as well as herbs, grace, and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedict, what early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Care keeps his watch in every old man's eye, and where care lodges, sleep will never lie. But where unbruised youth will unstuffed brain doth couch his limbs, where their golden sleeps doth reign. Therefore thy earliness doth me assure, thou art uproused by some distemperature. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed to-night.
That last is true, the sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father, no. I have forgot that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son, but where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee ere thou ask it me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy, whereon a sudden one hath wounded me. That by wounded both are remedies. Within thy help my holy psyche lies. I bear no hatred, bless man, for lo, my intercession likewise steads my foe.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shift.
The painly know my father's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combine, save that thou must combine. By holy marriage, when and where and how we met and wooed and made exchange of vow, I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
St. Francis, what change is here? Is Rosaline, whom you didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Jesu Maria, what a deal of brine hath wished thy swallow cheek for Rosaline? How much salt water thrown away in waste, to season love that of it doth not taste. The sun not yet thy sighs from heaven clears, thy old groans ring yet in my ancient ears. Lo, here upon thy cheek in the stream doth sit of an old tear that is not washed off yet. If ever thou wast thyself and these woes thine, thou and these woes were all for Rosaline. And art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there is no strength in men.
Pass me off for loving Rosaline?
For doting, not for loving, people mine.
And bast me bury love?
Not in a grave, to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee, child not, she whom I love now, doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well Thy love did read by rote and could not spell. But come, young waverer, go with me. In one respect, all thy assisting me, for this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.